Hi, welcome to the SuperMom Alliance website. We have a crisis in motherhood in this planet right now. There are many problems with the way motherhood is being treated as a collective entity. One of the first major problems is that motherhood is not being treated as a profession. As a profession, we deserve and have the right to educational resources, to compensation for our skills and abilities, and because we will do it no matter what, because we love our children, we aren't paid, because in this world, generally speaking, people will take what they can for free. And mothers are just very similar to the planet itself in that, and the sun, in that we don't stop giving just because we don't get paid. And in that way, we are wonderful models for a new way of living on this planet where we love each other and we base value on the things that are unseen and unmeasurable. And so for that reason alone, we need to look at some solutions, but there are still other problems beyond just not having equal rights and a recognition for our professional skills. One of the other issues going on is that mothers are, and it's related to it, are depressed. They are overwhelmed because of the system that's in place creates a lot of isolation because we're all looking out for ourselves. It's not designed for us to work together to meet everybody's needs in the community. And that's the natural way that Mother Nature models for us that actually works. Working in harmony with all different beings and elements, the sun, the moon, the wind, the plants, the animals. Nature works in a grand symphony, and humankind needs to model after that. So beyond that tangent, let's get back to mothers. The other thing, besides the recognition and the not having equal rights and the related emotional state that mothers are experiencing in huge numbers. Poverty is also a reason, because they're not being paid and they love their children too much to necessarily commit to leaving them, and why should they? This is a huge problem too. There's so many problems that you'll have to bear with me. So the problem here is that mothers are a huge resource. We can give so much value that returns on that investment exponentially. When a mother is able to invest in her children, she gives back to that community 100, 1,000-fold. And so let us support that, because we will all benefit. We all start as children, and when we grow older, we become childlike in that we also need caregiving. And no matter who cares for us, they're going to be treated similarly to a mother, because it's the act of caregiving itself that's not valued. The last thing I want to say about the problems with what's going on with motherhood is that there is so much judgment. Not only are we not honoring and valuing with the currency that the society is using, but we are judging these mothers, especially mothers that aren't married and have children, but really any mothers that are not financially abundant, or who may be experiencing some negative emotions, that are really symptoms of the structure breaking down. And she is manifesting that. That's sort of her role at this time in history, and she's being judged as the one completely responsible. We are all one. We are none of us an island. And yes, we create our reality, and yes, we are empowered, but even an empowered mother can be serving a purpose in her depression or her negative things that we don't want to see, that's difficult for us to see, because we all love our mothers and we're all a little confused about how this whole thing is supposed to fit together. So, no judgment on anybody anywhere that's involved with, well, just anyone on the planet. This is a very complex social, economic issue. So I chose to come out here and do this talk in this amazing grassy area that is completely dried up. And I chose to do that as an example that this grass, though it looks parched and dry, when it is given what it needs in the winter, in the cycles of nature, it's going to turn green and beautiful. And I'll have to bring you guys back out here at that point. But my point is that human beings are very much the same. When we get what we need, we flourish. And when we don't, we dry up and we just experience the emotions that go along with that. So, it's not about judging the grass that didn't get the water. It's about let's find the water and feed the grass and work together and love each other like our neighbors, like our brothers and sisters, like the one human family we are. So, that was quite a mouthful. I hope you're still with me, because I'm about to tell you the solution. The solution is, let's honor our mamas. Let's tell them that their job is real and we value their expertise, their wisdom, and their unmeasurable qualities of the heart that they're bringing as a gift to this planet that so needs role models for unconditional love, which they do very close to model an ideal of unconditional love. So that's one part, and the other part is providing them with education and resources in a holistic way that actually create lasting, sustainable health from the inside out. That we don't treat symptoms, that we create a system of health around the mother, because she is raising our future. And we are all children at one point. So I have written a SuperMom manual that I believe is one of the best resources on the planet right now for a mother. It's like the Cliff Notes of mother. It's motherhood. I've combined training in anthroposophy, which is the science behind, spiritual science behind the Waldorf education system, and Ayurvedic principles, and also modern science and spirituality, studying with some amazing people that are on the forefront of some of the work that's happening and emerging on the planet in terms of the human psyche and subconscious and unconscious levels of the brain that are holding a lot of us back. So there are solutions, and at the very least, whenever you see a mother, tell her you appreciate her and treat her with respect. She is not just a mama, she is a supermom. Welcome and enjoy the site. I hope you take the time to go through the introduction, and when you come through the other side, there's an amazing website waiting for you. Aloha, and thank you for listening. Take care.